I don't know who you are, but God stripped you of everything you have because he wanted to prove to you that you can still be loved with nothing. He wanted to prove to you that you are enough. You have everything, and that is the love between you and your spiritual system. He wanted to remove all of the blessings that you had in your life so you could be reminded of your power. You could be reminded of how strong, resilient, humble, joyful, happy individual you are. He wanted to prove that to you because you were going around in this world trying to prove it to everybody else except for you. So he needed to sit you down. He needed to show you that you are enough. You do not need to prove anything to anybody. You are already loved. So with that, he started to build you a foundation, a firm one, something that is solid. He started to build that, and he showed you your wounds and where you could have messed up in, and he made you fix these. He's working through you right now because you've given yourself to him. You are a vessel. You understand that this body is not yours. You understand that. So he's working on you right now. And with that, he needs you to trust that when he sends you community, that you don't hide. You have found a home in isolation. Isolation, you've built a mansion in isolation, and you need to step out into community. Your biggest thing right now is not the fact that you don't know yourself. You know yourself very well because you've had that conversation with God, and a lot of things have been revealed to you, and you've worked through them. And you understand you're still not perfect, but right now, you've been praying for community. You've been praying, and he's given these people to you online, but now he wants to show you them in person. He wants to show you a tangible community that wants to work with you. And it seems like anytime someone comes a knocking, anytime you are introduced to an actual community that you've been praying for, yes, you interact with them, but then you go back into hiding. You are afraid that you are not enough for them. You are afraid that they may pick at you and find areas where you're not as secure. Because like I said, you are still a work in process. You are luxury in process. So this is why the courage has to come in, because courage defeats fear. You get this. Courage defeats fear. You just have to go at it. Just do it. Put yourself out there. It's already been sent to you. You prayed for it. Now get to know them continuously. Because over time is how trust is built. Yes, you've met them a few times here and there, but you can't just cut them off. And your cutoff game is deadly. You are very good at cutting people off. It's unhealthy sometimes. But you have to give people a chance. You have to allow people to get to know you because you are loved. You're not perfect, but you are loved. Allow people to love on you. Give them the chance to see what God has been working on. You have built an inner world that is so magnificent. So magnificent. You are so comfortable in it. But it is time to expand. It is time to expand. You can't hide anymore. Why are you hiding? Ask yourself that. Why are you still sitting in isolation? I feel like you're probably not in isolation completely. You're not lonely, but your extrovertedness has declined significantly. And we understand it's because God was working on you, but now it's time for you to put yourself out there. It's time for you to show the world who you are. God is literally bringing your community to you. You prayed for them. They're right there. You go to dinner with them. You hang out with them occasionally, but when they want to come into your home or get to know you on a personal level, you are a little scared. Why is that? It's like you can interact with them without them getting too close. You're realizing that you still have a trust wound. You're realizing this. You don't want to allow people too close to you. You don't want to allow people in. And you have to, that is something you have to work on. Because that is how you're going to build community. That is the only way. You have to go through it. You can't go around it. You can't zigzag it. You can't go over it. You have to go through it. My goodness. And you know, you have all of the tools. I'm telling you, you have all the tools you need. You know how to spot red flags. You know how to cut off people. So you do realize if you bring them in, oh, I think I know what's happening. You're scared that you're the kind of person, when you bring people in, you tend to stay in situations that don't serve you for a long time. So rather bringing people in, you like to cut it off from the very beginning. You don't even want to entertain the idea. You understand that people aren't perfect, but the first imperfection you deem as a red flag and you really leave immediately. So you give people chances, but immediately when you have that first interaction that just doesn't sit in your soul the right way, you leave. But you also really, you need to understand that it can't always be like that. We're all going to make mistakes. You make mistakes. If somebody got to know you and got to know your imperfections and decided to just cut you off immediately, how would that make you feel? We're all human at the end of the day, and we're all brothers and sisters, right? You have to give people chances. You have to. Give them a little more than what you usually do. How about that? Give people a little more than what you usually do, because you want to build community. I believe in you. You got this. Go out there and build that community. I'm excited for you. I want to see your inner world grow. I want you, your external world is going to be as beautiful as the inner world that you have, okay? Keep going. I'm excited, and come back and tell me more.